Hi, I'm Arthur and I'm here to introduce you to the magic of the Genehex modular terrain system. Now here we have a complete set of unpainted board tiles, which consists of 2 16s, a 9, 2 4s, 2 3s, and 10 1s, as well as a few accessories that we'll use in a minute. Now here we're going to establish that this is a forest and each one of these icons is a tree. So one thing we can do is we can establish a path through the forest. And I'm going to do that by flipping one of the 3 tiles over. Let's put it, let's say in this position, maybe like that. And then we'll take a single tile and place it there. So now we have a path through a forest flanked by trees. And we're going to establish a marching order for our party. And say they're traveling all day or several hours through the forest. We'll have a wizard and his pack animal, maybe a dwarf in front. Oh, let's put in a ranger archer, maybe a stalwart fighter in the back, and let's put a halfling rogue in the party. So at any given time throughout the day, this would be the established marching order through the path in the forest. Now, when we come to a waterway, what we'll do is we'll bring in a second tile, and let's keep either 3 or 6 inches between the tiles to keep our grid pattern established. We'll remove this. And so now all the negative space is water. You may want to put down a blue tablecloth or even a piece of blue construction paper can help to establish that. So we'll put our spacer back in and say that this is the water between the terrain. And so now we want to add another path on this side, and let's put in a little bridge. So here we'll create a support, and here we can put 2 pieces there. So now we've established a bridge across the water where the path continues. Now maybe there are some foes on the other side of the bridge. So let's put, maybe it's a little kobold, or do we have a goblin? And let's put in an ogre. Now here we can establish line of sight. So let's say we have our archer, can he attack a figure? So here we have a clear line of sight, but the ogre behind the tree has at least partial cover. Maybe this goblin here is closer, but he's also got cover. The wizard can cast a spell, and it's fairly easy to determine area of effect. So let's say he does a spell with a 20-foot radius. This is 15 feet from center to center. So a 20-foot radius would cover an area, about so big. So, could get an area. You could always use either a tape measure, or you can make templates for area of effect, but it's fairly easy to say that this is 30 feet, 35 to the outside, so 40 feet would pretty much get anything within these hexes right here. Movement is determined by the embedded grid, so since it's 15 feet for each 3 inches, he could travel 30 feet. The rogue might want to travel his 15-30, and maybe he's got a dash, so he can already get up there. And maybe on his next move, he's going to use some stealth and sort of try to sneak around some of these trees to see if he can navigate and get a true backstab into the creatures, especially if he comes forward and he can position himself. So even though it's 2-dimensional, it gives you 3-dimensional. If you can visualize the trees, the icons, you've got your paths, you've got your water, you've got your bridges. And then here we can even do elevated terrain. Let's say we want to create a hill. We can do this where each of these pieces represents topography. So there's an elevation, and you can make that whatever you want. You can say each layer represents 5 feet, 20 feet, whatever you'd like it to do. But by building these up, it creates a topographical contour and can give you the basically what you need to create a 3D terrain map, even with the simple tile set. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more news and like our Facebook page. Special thanks to our friends at Replay Games in Henrico, Virginia. Find them on Facebook at Replay Games RVA.